Made from brick, wood, and the hard work of generations, a former textile mill is now showcasing the artifacts of a small Guilford County town, as well as other communities from across the country. Let's take a visit to Gibsonville Antiques and Collectibles, where century-old possessions and those from not so long ago are both capturing a lot of attention.
Filled with tons of treasures, a trip to Gibsonville Antiques and Collectibles can create enjoyable and effortless pursuits. Antique aficionado Spencer Somberg and his mom agree.
Are you finding some good stuff?
Yeah.
He always finds good stuff.
Spencer is specifically searching for Coke memorabilia, but says,
really anything you're looking for is here, from war memorabilia, old toys, signage, collectibles, glassware. It's got it all here. It's a really good spread.
Items here have been cultivated from Ohio to Florida and throughout North Carolina.
The building is 18,000 square feet, upstairs and downstairs. We have filled it with approximately 70 vendors.
Located in downtown Gibsonville, it was a fortunate sighting that steered Spencer here.
Well, we were just kind of driving down the highway and I saw this little red sign. I saw antiques, so that instantly grabbed my attention. So like, hey, we got to check that out.
A community landmark for more than 100 years, the building was formerly a textile mill.
When we first opened, we would have to have a box of tissue because people would be very emotional about it. We had people that had worked here their entire lives.
Signatures on a wall in the store now pay tribute to those times, and instead of tears, smiles appear when a fond memory surfaces.
Lots of times I hear ladies exclaim while they're browsing through and they go, "Oh, my grandmother had this. I remember this sitting on grandmother's table." Lots of times they don't know what happened to the piece. The piece is gone through time, but they'll purchase it because it brings them a warm feeling.
One-of-a-kind pieces including china, furniture, appliances, tools, hardware, jewelry, instruments, and albums.
We have several vendors that have really good vinyl, very good condition. The covers look great, and a very good selection.
Gibsonville Antiques and Collectibles also has a general store filled with a variety of candy and other snacks. But if you need a shopping break and something a little more substantial, cross the tracks and head for the City of Roses Main Street. There you'll find Six Scoops, one of Gracie Cohen's favorite Gibsonville restaurants.
They have really good homemade Southern food that they just make, and it just tastes like, you know, your mama's food that you get after school when you come home, and it's just comfort food and it tastes good.
And don't forget the ice cream.
We use the fresh fruits when they come in, the peaches, the strawberries, the cherries, and we use the highest quality of milk we can use in the cream.
Dessert isn't the only treat you'll find in this Piedmont Triad town.
Everybody's nice and friendly, wants to talk to you, and there's just little shops everywhere, which is just amazing.
If you'd like a little history lesson about the area, just ask Angel Matthews. Angel wrote Charlotte, Confederate Cavalry Soldier, a novel set in the Civil War, and she and her husband can often be seen in period apparel. If you'd rather not travel so far back in time, antique vendor Polly Hawkins says stores like these are a retreat from reality.
You can be so stressed, and you walk into an antique shop, and it takes you back to the 50s and 60s.
Gibsonville Antiques and Collectibles is located at 106 East Railroad Avenue in Gibsonville, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays from 1 to 5. For more information, give them a call at 336-446-0234 or check out their website, GibsonvilleAntiques.com.